Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, are you ready for some cringe theater? Y'all, if you don't know, Kim Kardashian played the dog mess out of herself with Drake. But y'all, it was worse than we ever thought it. And Kim is really too stupid to realize that she is a pawn in this game. Y'all, let's get into this because then after there's all these videos and Drake made sure there were cameras in Kim's face when she played herself, when he said, all right, I got what I wanted. And then when she looked like a thirsty groupie. Y'all, please, if you are sensitive to cringe, please, this is a cringe trigger warning. Click out of this video. If not, let's get into this. Okay, so let's set the scene of the crime, all right? Drake. Ugh. He's so corny. I don't understand Canada. Some banger music comes out of it, but Canadian Tattletales, you gotta let me know. Drake, Tory Lanez, The Weeknd. It's like upside down day. Like all the losers from the US turned into the cool kids in Canada. I really don't understand it. Yes, Drake has some bangers, but Drake, I don't know. There's something wrong with that man. I'm just saying. Okay, so let me set the scene of the crime. Kim was in the camera, fangirling Drake, like about to have a moment, talking about, and everybody was like, yo, do you know that's the most disrespectful thing you can do to a rapper with the ops? Those were lines from a diss track. But even if you don't care, you got Kids by Kanye. Do you realize that Drake don't like Kanye? Do you realize that Drake don't like you? Do you realize you are nothing but a tool for Drake to more publicly humiliate Kanye? Because this thing, after Kim did that, and she's like, I ain't come this far to come this far, and he got what he wanted out of her. Y'all, there's this video circulating. I'm about to play it. Kim is sitting, let me describe what happens and then I'll show it to you, is sitting there in the crowds, salivating, waiting for Drake to notice her and have the moment to say hi. You see her just groupie-ish. It's like, who said this to me, actually? Mix the Capo actually even said, and I agree with them, when he was like, Kim's trying to make eye contact with Drake and say hello. He looks right at her, ignores her, and walks past her. Literally, he walked past her because he got what he wanted. He wanted you to play yourself. You played yourself. And now he's literally treating you like goopy trash. Again, like Mr. Capo said, I don't understand why she's doing this to herself. She's going back to the pre-Kanye era where nobody respected her. And let me just talk about this before I get into the whole article, right? I'm gonna show the video. So Kim's like salivating. She's like, oh my God. Yeah, Kim's like salivating. And she's like, oh my God. And she's waiting for him because she wanted to have a moment. Kim's love languages is public moments of adoration. That's how Kanye used to always get her. Like at Donda, her walking in the white dress. She said she wanted a divorce. He made her center stage. When he like made a song about her. When Central C wanna be Kim and them, and she's like, hey, right? That's Kim's love language. Grandiose public displays of affection. Kim wanted a moment. Her and Drake were supposed to have a moment. She's salivating for that moment. She's waiting for it. She went to the concert by herself. She went with, of course, Tristan, right? We'll talk about that in a second. But her, Bad Bunny, and she's off to the side sitting by herself. The streets are saying that this was supposed to be the moment that Drake publicly acknowledged Kim. What do we have to prove that? Well, hold on. Don't forget these things she put up on her Instagram stories a couple of days ago. Let me remind you. She said, whatever it is, go after it. We're not here for long. She also put, if you got me, I got you, period, always. Now, let me just say this, right? First of all, this mess sounds like Drake. Second of all, she was 100% talking to someone. She needs a big celebrity to be by her name. Drake and her were supposed to have a minute. You don't believe me? Drake is the king of talking ish to people, getting them to play themselves and then laughing and moving on. Y'all don't remember when he had Jennifer Lopez hugged up, falling asleep in his arms on her Instagram, and then he played her and moved on to the next, and Jennifer deleted the picture. I'll put the picture up if I feel like it. Y'all know me, right? But I'll put the picture up. Anyway, look at Kim's face. Look at the way Drake makes eye contact at her. He made sure to have it be caught on film. And get this is the one thing which really was like, oh, you played yourself. Because literally, people forget that prior to Kanye, how low and what jokes the Kardashians was. Kanye breathed, gave life to them. With Kanye's vision, his connections, his access, his star status, and Kris Jenner's vision and her work and her goals, they were able to turn into the. But the fact, remember when Nene was like, I could have been Kim Kardashian, and people are like, Nene could have never been Kim Kardashian. Y'all forget that when the Kardashians were on, Housewives were up here, Kardashians were so D-list, they couldn't get anything. To the point of when people found out that Kanye was messing with Kim, they thought it was a lie. Remember when he appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Mr. West is in the building while he was with Amber Rose, and I think she was with Chris Humphries or whenever, and everybody's just like, oh my God, you lowered yourself to be on the Kardashians, and people couldn't understand why he did it. Anyway, let's get into this. How do we know that Drake got what he wanted and then played her? There was literally a post that showed up on Complex with Kim playing herself, saying Kim understood the assignment, laughing at her. And Drake liked that. Drake liked the post, confirming that he played you and made a dummy out of you. But let me just say this, right? Because I just keep looking at this. And after he did all that, this dummy attended the after party. How does a man play you like that and you attend the after party? Let me just say this, right? And I've had the same take I always have. I'm looking at this video. That's the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a rapper. And Drake and Kanye's been beefing for a while now. So this is the ultimate win. To get your baby's mom, the mother of your children, to humiliate you like that. And Kim is such a bird. She's a bird. Y'all, anybody that respects this woman, business mogul, yeah. You are a bird. You are such a bird. You didn't even realize that you're being used as a pawn in Drake's and Kanye's petty wars. Now, Kim probably knew this was going to upset Kanye and hurt his feelings and disrespect him and hurt his pride, right? And she probably was hoping that Kanye would be mad about it. I'm sure Kanye is annoyed at it, but he's busy. Then he rolls over and cuddles with Bianca. She gives him a kiss and, it all goes away, right? But she's a bird that she actually thought that Drake was serious about pursuing her. Again, the IG post leading up to it. Drake had you thinking he was serious about you. Kim didn't learn her lesson with Pete. You got with someone, think about it. When you got with Pete, you got with someone who hated Kanye because they were at Nobu Pizza Parlor. It don't matter. Kanye ordered the whole menu. Pete was broke. Pete literally held on to that mess for 4 or 5 years. I don't care. It's 4 or 5 years. Let it go. And all Pete saw Kim as, in my opinion, was a notch on his belt to antagonize Kanye, right? And you got played so much worse this time. Look at this mess. You got played so much worse this time around with Drake. Like, Pete literally tattooed Kanye's and kids' initials on his neck to antagonize Kanye. And Kim didn't see how weird it was. She didn't see that she was a pawn. And Drake literally liking the comment, you guys, basically confirming she was nothing more than a pawn in him and Kanye's petty wars. And she's an idiotic, willing pawn that went to the after party. Remember when she claimed Drake called her and threatened her and her family and was making and Drake was making songs implying he was sleeping with Kanye's wife? Like, there's so many lyrics and songs when he was dissing her and Kanye. And she's stupid enough to not know that she's being played as a pawn. She really thinks that Drake just likes her and Kanye was just, I don't even know. That's when Kanye made that. And remember that one funny tweet? It was like infamous, where he was like, Drake's running around here like he's Pac. And let's not forget, that Drake still blames Kanye for that Pusha T song that exposed him for hiding a son and basically forced Drake to be a daddy when he ain't want to. Y'all, listen. She attended the after party at the aptly titled the Bird Streets Club. That's right. Kaka. Kim is a bird. She is Chloe. And also, Tristan was there too. And I would be 100% certain that Tristan is probably encouraging Kim to place herself with Drake. Listen, Kim's a bird. Kim's stupid. She is another Chloe, but the fact that she doesn't realize how dumb she is. And after it was supposed to be this big public display of affection that he walked by and played her, you still showed up at the after party, y'all. Kim has returned to herself before Kanye. And you know what? This is a testament, love or hate Kanye, this is a testament to his mastery, right? His magic. He made us forget for over a decade who he married. The group, he married Chloe and made us think that she was a Kim Kardashian. And then when Kim left, she is doing everything in her power to remind us that she actually is Chloe at heart. That's why her and Chloe are so close. Listen, at the end of the day, that's who they all want to be, Courtney, because she's the only one that got a good man that actually loves her and is doing right. But you know what? Listen, there's going to be a part 2 to this because I got some tea on all this. Let me know. Hit me up. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is embarrassing, but this is who Kim is. This is who Kim is. And now that Kanye's gone, baby, Kim is doing everything she can to remind us. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.